Sosoi, become the motor. Hey folks, and welcome to another Sosoi SpikeBoarding tutorial. Before you can begin to glide up on one leg on a board and be kubi crossing, you're going to need to practice on a scooter. So this video is all about using a scooter on how to practice your switch kick, which builds into a kubi cross. Here we go. So here we are on a Kickped, and what we really wanted to show you today also was that the Kickped could be used with a cadence brake. So the Kickped comes with a plate brake in the rear. It works very well, and we wanted to just show you some casual switch kicking up a small high side, low side, but also wanted to show you how the cadence brake works. So the cadence brake is the opposite of propulsion forward. It is actually a resistance backwards, but it's still, you're doing it with the setup leg, the support leg, and you're still dropping your shoulder, and you're going to see how it works here in just a second, as soon as we take this next left-hander and proceed to go down this hill. And you're going to see a nice slow and steady cadence brake. So that's the principal thing we wanted to show you on this video, and also we wanted to show you how to switch the feet and how to make that happen. So there you go. There's the cadence brake. As you can see, make close attention to the heel and see how it strikes the pavement first. So you need to do that. You need to put your head back over your shoulder, and you need your shoulders to be over your hips, and then you need your hips to go straight down to the pavement. So if you're leaning forward, cadence braking is not going to work because you're actually traveling in the direction that you're trying to stop. You need to travel up the hill, not down the hill. And of course, if you were on a board, you'd be drifting to the rear of the board, but you still want to drop your shoulder the same as if you were actually kicking, because you want to be balanced over that center line. And there you go. Stopped right at the bottom and never had to use the plate on the scooter, and we didn't actually foot drag either. So this time around, we're just going to show you a little fun carving as well. That's really nice, and it may seem as if the athlete's really holding on to those bars, but they're just utilizing that scooter handlebar as a place to gain a little bit of neurological assistance. So the way that you're doing this is making sure that all of your weight is on your quadricep. That's actually a pilot-driven command. You need to actually force your body to maintain its stability on that leg and not lean on the bars. Just simply grasp them gently and allow your hands to just be placed on top of them, and just gaining a little bit of neurological assistance, the same as an old person would use a cane, and that is going to help you with your switch kick once you get toward the board. So as you can see, a little bit of carving is fun. You want to start out slow and sort of build towards it a little bit. These devices do have a tendency to jackknife, so you have to be careful with them and maintain a certain amount of control with that little bit of steering that you do get out of it. Now here's a little cadence brake with an accelerated speed, and you'll see that we switch on both sides, and again we're progressively adding the brake from a speed that never increases. So you don't want to let the speed begin to get out of control. And again, we just come to the same stop again, and we were dropping our shoulders, as you can see, and our head over our shoulders back, our shoulders over our hips, and then the hips straight down to the ground. Folks, whether Sosoi makes a fully operational disc brake or not, you want to have a cadence brake. So make sure you learn that. And now we're going to go over this last lap on how to switch your feet. We're overemphasizing the heel switch out. So imagine there's a pin in your heel. The heel switches out, the toes go over, and the new toes flop straight in. So it goes out and in, and out and in, out and in. There you go. So just imagine there's a steel pin right underneath your heel, and that is how you switch your feet. Other than that, you can actually hop as well. We'll show you that. You've probably seen that a little bit in some of the videos. That's just a matter of getting the foot very, very close to the deck plate and just hopping straight over. But on this lap, you can really see how the switch happens. And focus. There you go. There's the little switch hop, and we might do a couple more switch hops there. Just get the foot nice and close to the deck, and then jump straight over. So those are the two ways that you can switch on a scooter, and we're going to show you the last cadence break down this little hill with a little more speed, and show you how it's done. And of course, on this Kickped, which you can buy online, just look it up. Kickped. It'll be all over, adult scooter. You can actually use a brake in the back as well if you wanted to. But this is the cadence brake. You want to practice it on the scooter because you're going to be doing it on the board as well. Folks, spike hard, spike often, SpikeBoarding. We'll see you at the next one. SpikeBoarding. So soy, become the motor.